Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
did I load the right one?
Yes. I think we were in the middle of a...
Oh yeah, we started right before New Testimony. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I remember now. Because we were at the point where it was like, we were doing like one round of things, and I wanted to get to the end because I knew it would come around again. So that's where, yeah, okay.
Okay. Cool. Oh my god, what voice did I even do for this? It's been 2 weeks. That on guard is one evil man.
Yeah, there we go. That sounds right.
He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal.
Oh, no.
So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan.
Get rid of this stupid shield.
I condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret, you got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay? Oh.
What?
What?
The defendant sent his manager? What a distasteful topic for this court. Never in all my years have I heard this before.
What? Nobody's above gossip. And isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant?
Gosh. Never heard that one before. That's a lie.
Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person?
Oh, Edgeworth. Sorry, jump scared by my favorite character in the game. We have looked into this matter.
Jump scared by your heart leaping into your throat.
Oh. I mean, just look at him. And found that the truth the article proposes is, in fact, baseless gossip.
But should this be true?
Panda, we already did this. We're not playing Undertale again. Cinnamon. I already said that on Sunday.
And this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim.
So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Be careful. Oh, right. We've got Big Booba Mia again. In a 6-year-old's outfit.
Yep. Somehow.
The old bag seems rather excited right now. That's right. On guard is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth.
No, error. I'm not done with Undertale. I started it on Sunday. I did not finish it. I'll probably pick it up again more this next Sunday. Well, as the old saying goes, you gotta burn old bags with fire.
Or nor.
What? What am I saying? Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone.
Okay.
Secret information.
Secret info.
Okay. So this is all our testimony. Do we need to look at, like, evidence we have? Or do we just want to start pressing things? Because I'm trying to remember, like, where we were going with this.
Uh...
I could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal.
Okay. Can we press the previous statement?
This
one.
Sure.
Yeah, what did she do?
It's a good question. So what do you mean by I took action?
Like I already told you, I was lying in wait close to the crime scene. Is that it? Once that slimy woman came out of Juan's room, I was going to capture her and teach her a good lesson. Something you young'uns need. Oh, that sounds like assault.
Yeah.
You're going to teach her a good lesson?
I was going to make her eat the damaging beams of my ray gun. Tap, 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 like this.
No, stop.
Oh, it was too bad that woman didn't come through the door that night.
What?
Oh, right, because she thinks that it was, like, Matt on guard as the, like, in his,
Yeah, in
what
his
is
costume.
it, Nickel Samurai?
Yeah.
So she still thinks that, she's still convinced that was him. Can we press the next statement?
The secret one?
Yeah, this one.
Sure.
Because, like, we're in the middle of the courtroom, what?
Wait!
I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over.
Secret information that no one else knows yet. If that's true, then how do you know this secret information?
Well, Dan, because I'm a pro. Yes, that's totally it. Secret, even if you drill a hole into my brain, you'll never find out.
How in the world did that old bat get such a secret piece of information? What? There's definitely something here.
Evidence? Okay, maybe we should take a look at what evidence we have.
Yeah.
Now that what do we got? Okay.
Where's this clipping? I think we already presented this, but...
Okay. How to get a secret piece of information? Yeah, we already... Yeah, because that's, I think, what we presented earlier. So we've got the... Okay, we've got the button with the blood on it. We've got the knife. We've got a whole bunch of folders. Okay, autopsy, attempted...
Oh, this is... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't think
Celeste.
we need that. Yeah, what's the photo?
With the secret suicide note. The photo
Yeah.
is the murder scene.
Okay. What's on the other page? So we've got the drink, the guitar, the guitar, the thing, the bossy.
You haven't used this for anything yet.
I don't know. What's the walkie-talkie thingy again?
That's the communicator that we're talking to D Killer from.
Oh, though the person.
Yes.
Okay. And then what's the black thing next to it?
The Lotta's camera that is apparently lost.
Okay. Got it.
Tabloid article about the victim within the case. I feel like there's anything we can present here, but I kind of want to press further.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Maybe we'll get another hint.
Oh my god, I have to read this. If you don't be a good girl and tell me where you got this secret information, you won't get to go home today. Ooh, that might not have been the right call.
Edgy Poo, what are you doing? Help me! What do I have to do with this? Just do this for me. You'll get your reward. Woo.
What?
Woo.
I don't want your reward, but you don't leave me much of a choice. The witness could have gotten her information from anywhere. It was even possible that it was spontaneously made up inside the witness's head.
Wait, isn't that against your... Doesn't that not help you at Sparkle?
Yeah. And he lectures me on reckless blabbering?
As long as we don't know where this information came from, it's quite a waste of time to focus on this line of questioning. Oh my gosh. I'm a dingus. Okay, I get it. Okay.
Where did Old Bag get her inside information?
We do have, yes, we do have evidence for
to
this.
figure it out. Okay.
Sounds like just another tidbit of gossip, doesn't it? See,
Is it the article?
oh no, that was Phoenix. Sorry, that was Phoenix.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Mia, you just gave the biggest hint there.
Sounds like just another tidbit of gossip, doesn't it?
But you can't just ignore it either. It makes your client look bad either way. It's the...
I was waiting for you. It's the what?
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now.
There has to be something we can catch her on.
Yeah. And when I find it, I'm gonna press the heck out of it. But not while they're tied to a... Never mind.
Okay. So go back to the last statement.
The secret one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so press this again. I think we were supposed to present evidence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait! Okay, yeah. Alright.
So we're trying to figure out, how did Old Bag get that article?
Oh!
Yeah, I misunderstood it. Yeah,
Is that what
yeah,
we're saying? Okay.
Yeah, I misunderstood what we were trying to do.
Because the article was in the camera bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you know it, Ms. Old Bag?
Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that.
Witness? I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire your secret info, isn't it? Then we present the camera? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ah, ha 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 ha. The investigative photographer, lot of heart.
Oh, yes, I remember that mischievous girl.
He reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself.
She reported such a thing?
On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her outrage impressions about the relationship between the victim and Ms. Andrews.
What? Nam, is that supposed to be
Heroin intent, yeah.
instead of the I
Instead
know
of
I'm
content,
I know
yeah.
I know I'm a dingus. It's called content.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I was thinking a tent, like a physical tent, you know?
Yeah.
I was confused. Right, outrageous ideas, you say?
No, I said impressions.
Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless.
Ah, that's it. That's the note.
No, you see, this is something completely different. This is my top secret list of groceries to buy.
You are the one who took Miss Hart's note.
I'm a huge fan of Juan's, that's why.
That was great.
That infamous puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that evil on guard. She said so herself. On guard. I'm his sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written.
No one looks amused. Oops.
Pray for the rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. Pooh, you believe me, don't you?
Ugh.
Hello, and go play marbles on swing, woo.
What are you even saying in that alert? I won't play marbles on stream now. Whoa, whoa, woo, woo.
Yeah. That's literally basically what I'm saying. I think it's
I was
I'm
only
gonna play marbles on stream, ooh woo. I think that's what I'm saying there.
I was only trying to help out like the angel I am. It's only a little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before. Oh my god. You get this one for free. You really should come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine.
Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose we can overlook this once.
He looks like she's really sorry. Should I forgive her?
No way!
No?
No way!
If I let up on her now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Witness, you said that the only thing you stole was that note.
Because what happened to the camera?
Exactly. Is this correct?
Stoll, why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible, lonely trash can. That's all.
You're lying, damn it, and I can prove it.
You're putting my credibility under scrutiny again.
Ms. Oldbag, I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. We present the camera again?
I think so. It's the only thing that was stolen.
Yeah. Ms. Oldbag, that note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it?
Nice. A camera? What's that?
Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, "My sweetie's $1,600 camera disappeared on me."
Why, witness?
What is it, Gramps?
If you have the note, then it is only logical that you have the camera too.
Oh, looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is this the camera that you're looking for?
That's...
Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know.
Okay.
I still eat meals like you. I still fall in love and borrow things from people.
Borrow.
I think your definition of borrow is a little off.
I saw that woman's business card. That's what I noticed it said. Comma. Slimeback celebrity photographer extraordinaire. Oh, I saw that. I had to know what sort of pictures she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things.
Oh. Bailiff? Check this camera's photos. Hurry.
Don't we have to get them developed?
We must examine them at once.
Maybe it's a digital camera.
Oh. Oh, good point.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have?
Wait, why is Edgeworth telling us instead of the bailiff?
Because it's the prosecutor's job to present. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know why I asked. Nothing in this game makes sense. There's only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case. Oh,
Please present it to the court. This is the Nickel Samurai.
hey, I told you. That's the guy I saw.
I'll look at something really quick. Is this another...
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Is this another... Yeah, this person's shorter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter. What does all this mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Angard clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume.
If that is the case, then this Nickel Samurai is...
the defendant. Lies!
Yeah.
How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly.
Lies.
Final comments, Mr. Wright. The court will consider them before we close.
Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client? No.
No?
No?
This photo really is decisive. Then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess.
Oh.
Photo that Lotta took. There's something strange with it.
Yeah.
There's something strange with this photo.
I knew this was coming, right?
Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think we can all agree there is nothing strange with this photo. There's no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a bunker buster.
Yeah, that's like it's like an explosive that is meant to literally blow up a bunker.
Oh, that thing.
Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright? I've never heard of this phrase before.
For the record,
Sounds violent.
Legitimately not a pun. It's an actual thing.
No, I figured. I'm just
Okay.
like, oh, like an old person reference.
Oh my gosh.
Too young for this game.
Anyway, please look at the photo one more time.
If you really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need...
Oh, are we gonna save?
No?
No? Okay,
we don't need
'cause
to. We got this,
This
right?
is gonna be a game over if we get this wrong.
Well, I find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by. Thanks, Nam.
Okay.
Where in the heck did she take this photo from anyway? It's all out of focus. Why can't she take a good shot? Especially when it counts.
Oop.
Now then, let's hear your objection.
Yeah, we got one shot at this.
What about this photo is
Strange. So we probably want the bottom of the pants, right?
Yeah. That's what I
Yeah,
would
like-
think.
Or should we do the other foot? Because that's the one that looks like it's dragging on the ground.
I mean, it shouldn't matter, right?
Oh, good point. Okay.
It shouldn't matter. We're totally fine. It shouldn't matter. Boom. Oh, what? Now take that. I would like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here.
What are you pointing to? His ankles?
Two people in the bottom corners of the pic are really throwing you for a loop. You think that's the... Oh my gosh. If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't.
And? What does that mean?
The costume person in this photo could not have been Mr. On Guard.
Okay, whew. We made it. We survived.
What is the meaning of this?
Can't believe you doubted us. That was a slam dunk.
I mean,
I wonder if you would care to elaborate. With actual facts, that is.
Well, let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster that Maya shoved onto me. Please pay particular attention to the area around the bottom of the hakama. Might be pronouncing that wrong.
His socks? You can see his socks.
Exactly. However, in this photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding his how is this pronounced? Hakama?
Hakama? Yeah.
Hakama?
Hakama.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. Clearly holding his Hakama up just to walk. There's only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant. Just like last time! Hakama D's. Very good. Alright, I think I've turned things around for myself this time.
That's curious.
Huh? What is?
Edgeworth is unusually calm today. Yeah, he's basically just helping us win this case at this point. Like, he's trying to show his love for us.
Oh my gosh.
Show that he's a changed man. He's trying to do this the right way.
True.
He's just letting the trial run itself, as if he's only along for the ride.
She's not... I don't think she's wearing one, came here. She's wearing, like a 6-year-old's top. The fact that it's holding in anything is shocking, quite frankly.
I think that is the biggest mystery of this game, actually, is how her boobs have not popped out of that top. I came here.
This is why we only get the side shot. Along for the ride?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all.
He doesn't feel under attack? Then I haven't damaged his case at all?
Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us? If the person in this photo is not Matt on guard, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless.
I figured it would come to this.
No, came here. This is the Nickel Samurai.
Yeah, the Nickel Samurai. Very different than the Steel Samurai. Apparently.
What?
Right. I have something I want to ask you. Will you marry me? I think you have proven that the person inside this costume is not Matt on guard. In that case, who is this a photo of? I mean, I think we know.
The person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume.
Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think?
Mia, you're acting very unusually. What is going on here? Yeah, why is he so calm?
Mr. Wright, let us hear your thoughts. Who is the person in this photograph?
I mean, it's... Yeah.
AA, right? Yeah, Adrian Andrews. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. It's not Maya.
That'd be very funny if it was.
Adrian Andrews? Nani?
If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it is none other than this woman.
And why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? What in the world points you to her?
For starters, she's short.
Wow. Wow,
Yeah.
just accuse me of being in that costume, why don't you?
And she can freely move in and out of Mr. On Guard's room.
I mean, so can
can't-
we when we're in the hallway.
Finally, she had dinner with Mr. On Guard that night. It was not Carolyn in the costume. She doesn't have access to this event. Goodness.
How does that all add up?
It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item,
The knife?
a certain knife with Mr. On Guard's fingerprints all over it.
A knife.
The knife that was used as a murder weapon?
Oh my gosh.
Why don't you just say what it is you want, right? Just be direct. Open communication with me for once.
To do this now, this is my last chance to turn things around. I'm still mad at him. I'm not telling him I love him.
Turn around.
Fighting it. Okay, nope. The defense moves to indict Miss Erin Andrews in the murder of Juan Carita. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime.
Wow, I think this is the first time we've used a word like indict in this
I
courtroom.
know. Yeah, I know. That's wild.
Order, order, order. It looks like this trial has hit a most unexpected development.
Judge, the only person who did not see this coming was you. Like,
Mr. Edgeworth.
This feels too easy, too. Something is fishy here.
I know, something's not right here.
Yes, Your Honor. This court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews. A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony.
Right, this is it.
This is kind of bad for us.
Oh, because we needed this to end today.
Right. Oh,
Huh? What do you mean?
if Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness, it means the trial will go on for another day. Oh,
One more day. Ah!
one day more? Bye-bye, Maya.
If I don't get a verdict today, then Maya...
But didn't she escape?
No. No?
Now then, we shall test Miss Andrews' testimony for. We shall set Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow.
Objection! Bring her in today.
What am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court.
Yes, objection. Now then,
Objection! Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass a verdict today.
I don't think so.
That's
I
right.
can't do that.
Suck it, horse. You try to get laid with 3 pendants, bitch. I got 4. I got the pendant of power, the pendant of courage, the pendant of wisdom, and the pendant of my dick.
Hi, AFG. Hello.
Hi, AFG.
It's not a bad day. It's a good day. It's not a bad day. It's not a great day. We'll call it a good day. Yes.
It's been a day. TM,
Yeah.
you know.
Mhm. All we get around here are days, TM. Hope you're doing well. Mia isn't there, Kamir. Mia's locked in some room somewhere. Apologies for my insertion leading to a pregnant pause. It was just good timing. Yeah, Pearl is channeling Mia now. That's why it's the top fits even worse than normal.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got like a... I don't even know how old she is. 8?
We cannot
What?
hear Miss Andrews' testimony if she's not.
I abhor wasting such valuable time.
Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial. Edgeworth is so on our side.
Wow.
He's so on our side.
But we cannot continue due to this unexpected development that no one saw.
Unexpected development? Are you absurd? I think you underestimate me, Your Honor.
And what do you mean by that?
That Phoenix Wright would slave his way to subpoena in Miss Andrew. Oh my gosh, I can't read today.
Edgeworth, are you all right?
Edgeworth, I'm sorry, I'm just so over.
And now I'm the judge, apparently.
Everything's off the rails. That's fine. Take it, Panda.
I'm just really confused. So I autoed to the judge's voice.
Okay. Stop, breathe, reset.
Okay, we're good. We're good. That Mr. Phoenix Wright would slave his way to subpoenaing Miss Adrian Andrews is all happening according to Keikaku, and Keikaku means plan, even if Wright was a bit slow to catch on.
What? What?
I'm having a stroke. Was it came here?
What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution's lobby. Praise me. I mean, she is the next witness.
Everything was planned out in advance by that man.
Somehow, I knew there was no way Edgeworth would overlook Miss Andrews. Looks like this battle is far from over. Exactly.
Very well. We will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess.
No, I think everyone sees her as Mia came here. I think we figured that out at one point.
Yeah, we did learn this in trial number 2. Episode 2 of this game. Officially. Before it was just like strongly implied.
Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. Court will now take a 10-minute recess.
Okay.
Be continued. Okay.
Ba-da-da-da.
All right, there we go. Oro knows the lore.
Yeah.
This one.
Oops.
Trial break time.
Dude, I can't believe that Adrian. No way. Not cool and collected Adrian Andrews. Like, dude.
He is your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her.
So, after the ceremony during the break, huh? was sleeping like a log the entire time.
Did she take off your clothes? Like,
yeah, did she
what?
take the costume off of him? How did he not wake up? Wait a minute, hold on. Wait. There has to have been like a second costume or something.
I think so. There must have been.
See, she could have also easily planted that blood-covered butt in your hakama.
Because excuse me. She was the one that came to wake me up. Huh. Then, dude, you're saying it really was her?
Yes. I'm a Hera Batesman. He's the real killer. She was the one who murdered Juan Corrida.
But why? I thought she was buds with Juan.
Has her own agenda.
Her own agenda? Like, what are you talking about, dude?
I'm sure you'll see by the time this trial's over. It'll be alright. I'll get you acquitted by the end of today.
Get me a verdict that's refreshing like a spring breeze. Okay, Mr. Lawyer Dude.
Phoenix. You think her motive is related to Celeste's missing suicide note, right?
Yes. Ms. Andrews depended on Ms. Impacts as her strength and reason to live. But then Ms. Impacts suddenly killed herself. Sounds like she left a suicide note, and the person thought to have hidden it?
Is Juan Corrida the victim of this murder?
That's why I think that Ms. Andrews got close to Mr. Corrida. All to get the suicide note back.
That sounds plausible. But one thing bothers me. Just one?
What?
Who was it that first told us about their relationship? Better stated, Miss Andrews' dependency issues with regards to Miss Impacts.
Was that? Who did we get that info from? Was that,
Was that Edgeworth?
Yeah.
I think it was Edgeworth. Yeah.
Oh gosh, wait a minute. That's true. He knew he would go this route because he gave us the info.
Oh.
Which means either he's just blatantly helping us, or it's a real elaborate trap.
I feel like he's just blatantly helping us.
Look, sometimes you can't always listen to your heart on these matters, okay?
Okay, here's
Okay. Yeah.
my theory. So, before, he was a prosecutor who would do anything to get the win, even if it meant framing someone innocent, fabricating evidence, right? I
Mhm.
feel like he's trying to show that he's changed. I think he knows that Matt is not the killer, and he's trying to help us prove that Matt is innocent.
If he gets caught doing this, he's going to be like fired from the prosecutor's office.
I mean, yeah, but he's smarter than that, so, you know.
It was Edgeworth.
It looks like he's still the one in command of this ship. Don't let your guard down yet.
You better not let your guard down, otherwise it's
Better
going
not
to be
let your arm down.
Yeah, big distraction.
That arm's the only thing holding those things in place.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh.
Court will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you please.
The prosecution calls the witness subpoenaed by this court. Miss Adrian Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Mr. Juan Corrida's room.
Gosh.
What is your occupation? She's holding the card.
Yeah.
I'm the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Matt on guard.
I see. Now then.
Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request.
Yeah, sure. What is it?
I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing. And would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently.
No, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of Gossip Land.
If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all my work for me.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so savage. Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relation to the victim. Yes, I was seeing Mr. Kurita. I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between Matt and Juan. But this was a private matter between Juan and myself.
So,
I'm so confused.
Go ahead, Judge.
so it was a fry and bait matter. Or was that a bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing.
But I didn't kill him. No one is accusing you of that. I mean, we are, but
Yeah.
no one, TM. I think there's someone who would beg to differ.
It's me.
I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews.
Do we?
I don't
They
think
were
we do.
seeing each other. Is that enough? I'm not sure it is.
Very well then, witness. Please testify to the court about what happened when you discovered the murder that had taken place.
What did the fish say when it bumped into the wall? Damn!
Very good. All right. Testimony.
It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room. Why? And there was his dead body. I was in shock. What I saw was naturally the exact same thing as in the crime scene photo.
Wait a minute.
I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice.
What?
What?
Okay. 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 Sure.
You poured yourself a glass of juice.
Yes. Sadly, I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of a crime. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing. So shouldn't her fingerprints be all over it?
Yeah.
And that is when the fingerprints on the wine glass were made, Your Honor.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Phoenix. She is one cool and collected customer, and she has the brains to match.
Yes. I know.
In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontations. You should disrupt her pacing. Okay, so does that mean, like, press everything?
Disrupt her pacing.
She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking. So you have to attack when she least expects it. The instant you let up on your offense is the instant this trial is over. Understand? Okay. So does that mean we just press everything? Like, what?
Look at something first.
Okay.
Something about the timing of this juice is bothering me.
I know.
I'm trying not to click anything, but I want to. Where's the photo of the crime scene?
That one, yeah.
This still doesn't explain how the juice bottle wasn't knocked over when everything else was, though.
I mean, it would explain it because it would have been placed there after, quote unquote.
It doesn't make sense to me that she would have picked up like a juice bottle that was
I
just on the
know,
floor, poured herself a
I know it
glass of
doesn't.
juice, and then okay, yeah,
I'm confused. Wouldn't all the stuff be in the way though, like the guitar case and everything? Like,
yeah. Also that, yes.
I don't know. Maybe it's not exactly like in proper perspective, but can we press the second statement?
Oh yeah.
This yeah.
one?
Why did she go there? Yeah, this one. Why did she go to
Oh,
Juan's
okay.
room?
It's not all right. I want to press a different one, but yeah. And why did you do that?
As a friendly jester, Juan was to make an appearance with the other heroes. He was?
So the show was supposed to be a show of friendship, huh? I thought it was just the Nickel Samurai making a statement.
Yeah, press further, I think.
Is that the only reason?
I beg your pardon, what are you implying?
You had a certain goal in mind when you started to get close to him, correct? Oh, we're not supposed to attack her directly.
Oh, shoot.
So perhaps you had more of a personal matter to discuss with the victim?
Sorry, but I didn't have any such intentions in mind at the time.
Yeah. Can't get her to talk without a strong piece
Okay.
of evidence, I guess.
Maybe we continue now. Witness, what did you see when you got to his room? Okay. Okay.
I maybe want to press this one.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Juice?
Juice Town. Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself.
Well, you didn't drink any of it, did you?
Huh?
There were no lip marks left on this wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it.
I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking it.
Doesn't sound like there's any glaring contradictions in her testimony just now.
I warned you earlier she would not crack so easily. The only way to make her is to...
Keep on the offensive and
Okay.
not let up.
Really? Stop that. Okay, the only way you're gonna catch her is... Yeah, besides... Uh-huh. Okay.
To find something,
Okay.
I just have to. For Maya's sake.
Okay. Okay. Let's... back... No, let's move...
So,
Can we go to the statement where she said that she found the body? This one. Can we press
Yeah.
this?
Sure. You were... Oh.
Like she was in shock, but she poured herself a glass of juice?
Yes, excuse me.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
what
You were in shock. Huh?
What? Was I not supposed to be?
Ms. Andrews is a very calculating person. And despite how close they were, I doubt she had romantic feelings for Mr. Kurita.
Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock. And you can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be shocked. Wow, Edgeworth. Wow, that one hurt a little bit.
Somehow, I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not.
I see.
Ms. Andrews, I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of Juan Kurita, you were in great shock. And that's when you poured yourself the glass of juice, correct? I'm so shocked. I am flabbergasted. Tomato juice, please. Wait, just kidding.
And what of it? My mind really was a complete blank at the time.
Your mind was a complete blank? I didn't think that was possible for you.
Aren't you rude today? I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake. That one thing. How You walk over to where the tomato juice in the glass is, and you pour it into the glass, and then you walk back over to the table. Like, it's at... This doesn't make any sense. This makes no sense.
What one thing?
Never mind. It's no big deal.
Uh-oh. No, it kind of is a big deal. What was she starting to say just now? Crap. See, my instinct is to press further normally, but...
Okay. Can we go back to the glass of juice comment? Because I wonder if we were to interrogate that now.
Something would change?
I don't know.
I swear I know what I'm doing. Do you not want to press this? Should we
Oh,
back
but
off?
we can try we can try pressing this. Yeah. Let's try pressing this, and then we can go back to the other statement.
It's so weird. I mean, yeah, I want to, but
Oh,
Ms. Andrews, I'm convinced that, as you said, you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. What I really want to know is what this mistake was.
actually, so would I. I'm sorry. It's just it's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over. Oh.
What? Hold on.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
How
that
did the
doesn't make
guitar
any
case
sense.
get open then?
Yeah, how did all the other stuff fall off? Surely the flower vase was not the only thing that was on there.
Well, yeah, because the guitar case had the stain on the outside. So the guitar case had to have been
Oh.
closed.
Yeah, that's right. Hold up.
Yeah. Yeah. I like her pants though. That's a nice color.
Flower vase? Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo?
No, Judge, we're talking about a different flower vase that didn't appear in the crime photo.
This mess of glass shards?
It was originally on top of the dresser. But when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case.
Why did you withhold such important piece of information?
I'm sorry. I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was just another part of the mess.
Everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Yes, but that's the wrong reason for that, Andrews.
Hi, Wombat.
Wombat, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. How we doing tonight? Oh, Strench. What were we doing tonight? Let's get this man a shout out. Boom. I assume playing Zelda, but what were we doing? Need to raid and run, it's bedtime? Oh, I guess it is 11:30 or something. That sounds good. Thanks for the raid! Get some sleep. Thanks so much, dude.
Have a good night, Wombat.
It looks like yet another fact has come to light here. What a frickin' shock. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony.
Wombat, good night. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. I'll say this really quick. I am home_wrecker. That is Carolyn the Librarian. We are playing Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. We're on the final trial. We're trying to save Maya. We may or may not do this.
Yeah, we're doing really poorly at it, by the way.
We're doing just fine. We are doing just fine. We've not screwed anything up yet.
Are we?
We haven't screwed anything up yet.
Yet.
Exactly. So I'm gonna say we're doing just fine.
Okay, you know what? I'll go with that. I'm sorry, but
The
I have nothing more to
master
add. I didn't touch
of
anything else.
Basement Mirror Field.
I think that's a
Person
lie,
who
though.
believes that the bee is OP and that we all have a Hera Basement Mirror Field in our heart. The one and the only home wrecker.
She said, didn't she say she dropped it on the guitar case?
Yes.
There's no glass shards in the guitar case.
Nope. And the liquid is on the outside of the
Yeah.
guitar case. Like you can see, yeah, because I think the guitar case was, yeah. There's some
Yep.
water, but it's only on top of the lid.
Yep.
Yep.
Sus!
Sus. Edgeworth knows it too. I was the one who knocked the flower vase over where it fell into the guitar case. That
Okay.
seems to contradict what we have.
So we ask about this. What kind of flower vase was it?
It was a glass vase and it was fairly big and heavy. I thought I would try to take Juan's pulse. So I set the glass I was holding down on the dresser. And that's when my elbow accidentally hit the vase. None of this makes sense.
It's odd. I thought she was always in total control of herself.
That's what she would like people to think. Always be mindful of the gap between your perception and reality.
Doesn't sound like there's any glaring contradictions in her testimony just now.
Yes, it does, Phoenix. I warned you earlier she would not crack so easily. But do you listen to me? No. Yep, okay. Now Mia's just repeating herself.
Yes, keep on the offensive and not let up.
Yep, that's a very so yep. Okay, but we have it. We have it now. We have it. So let's go back to that statement.
This one?
Yes. Yes.
And then present
the guitar case.
Yeah.
Yes.
Objection! You testified that you knocked the flower vase over. Is this correct?
Yes.
Are you sure it fell onto the guitar case?
Is there some problem with what I said?
Goodness.
Yeah.
It's not some problem, it's a major problem. It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what is so strange. Ms. Andrews, you testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, that was true. The case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside.
That's very true.
Furthermore, there is one other strange thing about this guitar case.
And what is that?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor.
And what's wrong with that?
The guitar case was open when the vase fell. The glass shard should be inside, not outside the case. What?
What is your point, right? That the case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over? Is that all?
No. Think back to what Ms. Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else.
Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say she didn't touch the guitar case.
I think she explicitly stated that, actually.
But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. I'm so sorry. I'm just very flustered today in front of. Anyways, that's right.
The bright red guitar was found at the studio. It had no bearing on this case at all.
That may very well be. However, the empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to this case, doesn't it?
It seems that there's no deeper meaning to the guitar case, except the fact that she lied.
Yeah.
Like, she lied. Wait, I have an idea. I have a thought. I have a thought.
Okay.
Okay. What if, because you hypothesized that there was a second costume, right?
Yeah.
What if the costume was in the guitar case, and that's why the guitar case was opened?
But this was Kurita's guitar case, right? Why would he have a silver why would he have a nickel samurai costume in there?
I don't listen. I don't know, okay? But this game is dumb enough to make that a thing.
Okay. All right. We can run with this. What do we do now?
Because we make her testify.
Okay.
We got her.
The empty guitar case. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle.
I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this, but it is you.
Can't believe I'm doing this either, honestly.
All right, I'll follow along. For now.
Same.
Ms. Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar
Mr.
case.
ED3 asked me, why does AFG suck so much? Listen, if you're going to throw shade, at least have something substantial to back it up. Just saying something sucks doesn't cut it. If you have a gripe, dish it out with some details. And let's sort through the facts rather than fling empty insults. Now, what's your actual beef?
Wow. Okay, I think that was Judge Judy. Okay, Ed, thank you for the bits.
Home needs mirror shield.
Wow.
Home needs mirror shield.
Oh, Facebones is here.
Home needs
Here we
mirror
go.
shield. Home needs mirror shield.
We might be a little bit here.
Home needs mirror shield.
I'm gonna wreck it!
My beef is Africa sucks. End of story.
Africa sucks.
Home needs mirror shield.
Africa sucks.
I bet it. 2 bits.
Oh, the lady for 25
Can that just be if she's new actress?
Africa.
My beef is Africa sucks.
End of story. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Griefing done for now.
Oh my gosh, you got robbed on the 69, but thank you for the 3 bits. I don't need mirror shield. Thank you for the 2 bits. Thank you for the 7 bits, the 69 and the 100. And thank you for the resub for the 27 months.
Home needs mirror shield.
Oh my gosh. Grieving done. Then he does 3 more bits.
Home
He
needs
lied.
mirror shield.
Irene and Facebones, thank you for the 3 bits. My beef is Africa sucks. End of story. Okay. I might have to go back and grab that later.
That was very good.
Oh my gosh.
I bet it. 2 bits.
Oh, the lady for 25 cents.
I got it.
Thank you for the 2 bits.
Yes,
right.
Your Honor. Imagine someone who actually listens to the judge. I mean, except not really, because she's still lying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed, but I very clearly remember pouring myself a glass of tomato juice and setting that on the counter and knocking the vase off with my... Like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though, right? That case was empty after all. Except the only prints on it were Juan Corrida's. And was it empty? As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. This is just such...
It looks like this really wasn't a very important point.
This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting.
I'll comfort you, Edgeworth. How about that?
I'm sure he would love that.
Oh, wait, no, he would. No, I'm not gonna do that, actually. Still mad at him. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination.
Comfort D's. And using anyway to change the topic. A convenient escape for a weak man.
I'm a hairy old man. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so... yeah.
Like, surely we have to press this, right?
Mm-hmm. So, you open the guitar case then?
Yes. Well, maybe.
What? Why did you open the guitar case?
Huh?
Mr. Krita's dead body was right there in front of you, wasn't it? You were in shock. You knocked over the vase. You had poured the tomato juice, apparently. Why in the heavens would you open the guitar case? Yeah, I would think the first thing you would do is call for help, not open a guitar case.
As the witness has said multiple times, when she found the dead body, she was dazed.
Yeah, but she did all these things.
Maybe I was curious to know if the bright red guitar was all right or not. I thought maybe the criminal took it. Why would he take the guitar?
Why would she care about the bright red guitar?
But getting back on topic.
I don't know if it was empty. Maybe it was?
Maybe we press?
Curious. Was it really empty? I was just wondering if maybe when you opened the case, the guitar was still inside.
How long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Rat? Have a little professionalism.
Wow.
The bright red guitar was found at the studio. These trials would be over in half the time if you were just paying attention.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Mr. 3 Cent, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions and I want to have them answered immediately. Why does AFG suck? Why does he live a life full of shame? What is this wrestling revolution sign stating, "Marry me high, I'm Cody"? Dodge pod and get in the chopper. Also, Juicetown sucks.
I don't think you asked the right thing.
Fuck you.
Oh, you did not ask the AI a question. You did the wrong redeem, but that was still very good. Oh, shucks, no. Or are those questions supposed to be for me? What? My game queue is... You're right, it's not a queue anymore. You're right, it's not a queue anymore. That's correct. You're 100% correct, Kamir. It's no longer a queue.
I think it's a roulette.
Yes. Should say game roulette now. I'm just too lazy to change it. Right. Look, that's a lot of work that I can't do right now. Sorry.
Yes, pay more attention, Mr. Wright.
Sorry. Even I don't know. Okay, this could probably be explained away by the she was in shock or whatever. But we cannot explain away this. There's no way she opened it. Her fingerprints aren't on it.
Okay. So then do we...
We already pressed this.
We pressed it, but... So we must need to present something here.
Well, we have the guitar case that says Juan Carita's fingerprints are on there, and those are the only ones. Like...
Oh!
I feel like we just present that.
Yeah, good. Okay, good. I'm glad. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're on top of this, because
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
I have an objection.
Did you hear? I'm so.
I'm going to look at that game.
I don't know how to roll now. You clank.
Oh my god. Okay. There is no way you were the one who opened the guitar case.
Why would you say that? Oh, the guitar case would have been. Oh my gosh.
It's elementary, my dear.
That means
What?
that the vase was knocked over while he was still alive. But and Juan himself must have opened the case.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim.
Ah.
What is it, Miss Andrews? Got in your own lie again?
You shouldn't assume that I must have left fingerprints just because I touched the case.
What do you mean?
What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time? Wow, you're just really adding on to your testimony now, aren't you? What gloves?
Gloves? But why would you be wearing gloves at the time?
It was the night of the awards ceremony. So of course I dressed up for the occasion. Oh, she's got an answer for everything, doesn't she? Yes, now I remember. I'm almost certain I was wearing a pair of thin gloves. Almost certain.
I see, and I'm just gonna totally believe you because I'm frickin' gullible. Well, Mr. Wright, it seems the witness was wearing gloves at the scene of the crime.
No! Then how were her fingerprints on the glass?
You were wearing gloves? Isn't that a little strange?
Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time? Yes! The wine glass.
Oh, big
That
rip.
she supposedly poured herself while she was dazed and in shock.
I have your proof right here. This wine glass. Hello.
The wine glass?
You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass.
Ah.
Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice.
Which would make even less sense.
Wouldn't you think it was just a little strange?
Irene Punmaster asked me, why does AFG suck? Why does Juicetown suck? Why does Edgeworth pretend to not be in love with Wright? The art of insults and drama. AFG and Juicetown, whatever or whoever they are, likely fail to match the greatness of a Saiyan prince like me. Perhaps they lack flair, power, and the finesse to truly shine. Edgeworth and Wright, classic Tsundere vibes. Edgeworth probably enjoys the intellectual spa they share, but Saiyan pride understands reluctance to admit such connections openly. After all, power dynamics are everything, right?
Okay. Thank you for the 100 bits, Irene. Oh my
Classic Tsundere
gosh.
vibe.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I could only hear like most of the words, so I thought the question was why does Edgeworth pretend to be in love with Wright? And I got really offended by that. But I see it says pretend to not be in love. So
Yes, it was, yeah.
I'm glad I was wrong about that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so something about the prints on the glass that you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case?
Oh, did her glasses just explode?
I think so, yes. Holy crap.
She just has a spare that she puts on. Ung.
Order, order, order.
Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time.
What do you mean?
I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here.
But it's just an empty case. No, it isn't.
What was in it? I wonder if it really was empty, though. Was I right? Was I right?
Oh, gosh. But the guitar! The bright red guitar was at the studio, and there's no way Carolyn's crazy hypothesis is correct again. Right?
Phoenix, Alex, drop all of your presumptions.
Wow!
What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar.
You don't mean it was a bright white guitar? Wait, that's not right either. I'm right.
No. I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that.
Wow, the judge actually believes us.
Incredible.
Oh my god.
The real victory.
DOS.
So the witness was not wearing gloves despite the fact that on the case...
Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. I really can't read any of Edgeworth's lines. I think I'm just distracted by him every time he pops up on the screen.
Oh
Steer
my
the
gosh.
court towards an unrelated topic and lull us all into his misguided.
Objection! No, Your Honor. Please recall that Ms. Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. However, it is wide open in this photo of the crime scene. I'm sure that this guitar case has some relation to the murder.
If you're so sure, right, then I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim. Correct? Please enlighten us as to why the guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder.
Can you do that, Mr. Wright?
Well, you see, let's suppose for a second that the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case.
The bright red guitar not being the only thing? Question mark? You don't mean to suggest that a bright black...
So...
I'm objecting too.
So, you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty? Is that it? Right.
You're crashing out early? All right. Thank you, William. Have a good night.
Good night, William.
I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove.
Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet. Now then, let's have it. What was inside this case at the time of the murder? Oh good, we had lots of chances to get this wrong.
Oh, fantastic. Yes, hello, Wall Kicks. It is indeed an attorney, supposedly. I do have a badge
Hey,
that says
Wall
so. Oh, man.
Welcome on in. Can we go with my theory first?
We don't... What am I supposed to present? The picture?
Yeah.
Don't trust the judge with your life, though. Holy cow. All right. We're going... Since we have all these chances, we're going with Carolyn's theory.
This, this is a photograph.
Yes, look at it. Yes, but what is important is what is in that picture, Your Honor.
In this picture?
Doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What I am proposing is... inside the guitar case was the Nickel Samurai. The hero's very own costume. I'll be right back.
Yes! Oh my gosh. Sometimes I'm just really good at this game, you guys.
Okay. Hang on just a moment here. Hang on. How in the world are we going to explain this? That this is what happened? How is this costume? It's Juan Carita's guitar case. I'm so mad.
Listen, my theory didn't quite get that far.
What do you even come up with this theory? Oh my. Okay.
Because it would explain how
She walked out as the...
she walked into the room, right? Because that would make sense, right? Like, if she killed him, to walk in as herself, but to leave as the Nickel Samurai.
Yeah. The
Because,
only
like,
way this can possibly make sense to me is if she premeditated this.
Yes.
Put the costume in his guitar case one night while they were having relations or whatever. And then set this all up to do it this night. And blame it on, oh my gosh.
Wow, I'm like out of focus. There we go. Yes, I think she swapped out the guitar with the costume because the guitar was stated to have been left at the studio. So I think she just swapped it out.
No! I'm not even playing with commands. No! What? No! All right.
No. Okay, fine then.
I don't remember which one is Ice Cream Break.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. I guess I can accept this, but I hate it.
What?
That's me. That was me as soon as the music changed.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
We just went through this, Judge.
Right. Are you saying that the witness opened the guitar case to take out a costume? What insane point would there be to doing something like that? No, Juan opened the guitar case.
That insane point would be to wear the costume, of course. Ms. Andrews put it on to hide her identity so she could make her escape. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Ms. Andrews? Ooh.
I refuse to accept your theory. Got him. Do you have anything to support such a preposterous idea?
Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. And in the end, she managed to get the shot, correct?
You mean this photo?
Yes, Katie, I understand what you're saying.
Order. It looks like we've wandered into quite another mess again, haven't we? My goodness.
Nice job, Phoenix.
Well, you know my strategy. Speak first, think later.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Wow!
So the real murderer was hiding inside a costume. Wait a second, Your Honor. The Nickel Samurai's costume would have been Mr. Matt on guards. Why would something out to the defendants be in the victim's room? And inside the guitar case of all places. 'Cause it was premeditated.
True, that is a little baffling. Mr. Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. What was this Nickel Samurai costume doing inside the guitar case?
I think it'd make more sense to say it was a spare, right?
Yeah, because On Guard was wearing his costume while he was napping, and we already posited that it would have been very difficult for her to just strip him of his costume
While he was sleeping, yeah. And then get it back on him.
Yeah.
Mr. On Guard did not take his costume off during the break period. In that case, the costume we are talking about was a spare one.
What? Then, are you saying that on the night of the murder, there were 2 Nickel Samurai costumes at the Gatewater Hotel? Nani?
Yes, that is what I'm saying. The question is what happened to the second one?
And how do you explain the costume that was inside the guitar case?
It would mean that the victim himself had brought this spare to the ceremony on purpose.
Or...
But why? The victim, Mr. Kurita, was the Jammin' Ninja. Why would he secretly bring the Nickel Samurai spare costume with him? What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act?
Therein lies the sticking point. Uh-oh.
What are you mumbling to yourself about now?
Have you just been rambling all this time without any sense of inner monologue?
No, I just...
Mr. Wright, please explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai spare costume?
Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one?
Unhinged Edgeworth is a great Edgeworth. When he's just freaking out and like, are you kidding me?
When he's just like a gremlin, he's like hunched over and he's like, huh? It's top tier.
Royale,
think carefully before you answer, and then
Tank,
answer with
no.
gusto.
Get some help. Cody, get your butt out of here.
Alright, this is what I think. The reason the victim brought the Nickel Samurai spare costume to the hotel was... oh no.
Oh no.
I mean, my thought is to say her. That she did it. But
it's why the victim brought the costume.
okay. I can only think of... Let's see here. See, my original thought was he didn't actually bring it knowingly.
Yeah.
She put it in his thing.
Yes. But I'm...
My other thought is, because this is even more crazy, it may even make even less sense, is that this whole confession thing was gonna be him in the Nickel Samurai costume.
Yeah. I like this line of thinking.
Because what's-his-face didn't know anything about it. Remember, we asked him
Yes.
about it at one point.
Yes.
That seems like a big jump to make right now, though.
I like it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trusting you on this one.
What is this?
I have no idea, but I got something called a golden kappa, and I'm using it to believe in Phoenix. Thank you, Crystal. On the night of the murder, after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was going to hold a special press conference.
A press conference?
Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference.
I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up right.
Wow.
That's
But
so
what struck me as strange was that Mr. Agard himself said he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night. Oh my gosh. Did I finally pull out a nonsense answer here that's right?
But how can that be?
The way I see it, that can mean only one thing. The conference was set up by none other than the victim, Mr. Juan Carita himself.
The victim?
Yes.
See? Trust yourself, home. Nice.
The spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. It still doesn't make sense, though. Why?
But because he probably wanted to discredit the Nickel Samurai, because that was like his main competition.
Yeah. Mr. Carita was going to hold the press conference as the Nickel Samurai.
He was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai and hold a conference? But why would the victim do such a thing?
That's something I don't quite know yet. However, what I am concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at that conference.
The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. And by confess, I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself.
Which means that Juan Carita, posing as the Nickel Samurai, was going to speak about Matt on Guard.
Yes, I guess that is what it would mean.
But if that's the case, that's not a confession. That's public disclosure. Edgeworth, I'm not understanding what the point of this is. That's just semantics.
Miss Andrews?
I can see why you were pros at what you do.
Pardon me?
Yes, just as you say. The press conference was set up by Juan.
What did she know?
She probably convinced him to do it.
Miss Andrews, please offer us an explanation for this.
Or she, was his, partner in crime. I was the one he asked to help set it up. So she got him the costume.
And
He did the swappy swap.
And probably set it up as an official thing because she's his manager. She's
Yeah.
on Guard's manager. Okay.
And the person who prepared the second costume for him, that was also me.
What?
You?
Yeah, no, but this makes sense.
Yeah.
Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway.
He was going to ruin him, huh?
It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Huh? What? Oh.
And do you know what this secret of Mr. On Guard's is, Miss Andrews?
There's no way she doesn't.
That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it was.
I don't
Are you
trust that
sure
look
about
on her
that?
face,
That
yeah.
does not... I don't know about...
Ah, I see.
I don't think he's buying it.
No, of course he's not. I've probably been coming off quite suspicious to everyone. Yeah, because you keep lying. Oh, but that's to be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt, after all.
What?
No, she's
Protect
just
Mr.
going to throw him
Unguard?
under the bus.
And yet again, another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems. Miss Andrews, if you could, please tell us the actual truth about your behavior.
Yes, Your Honor. I understand. Do you, though?
Yay.
Do you?
This is like her 6th or 7th time testifying. Yay.
From the moment I saw the crime scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. Wow, she really is just throwing him under the bus. Matt had to kill Juan no matter what.
What? No.
And he didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time of the murder. My thoughts were confirmed by the evidence, of course. The button and the knife. But I'm Matt's manager, so I felt I had to protect him.
No, what? This is very poor attempt to divert
Okay,
attention from herself.
I'm so sorry. I have something in my eye, so I
Uh-oh.
need to go.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yes. Go fix. Yes. This is a very poor attempt by her to divert the attention. Like, there's no way you're going to be like, yes, I know all this evidence pointed to me, but it was definitely Matt and I was protecting him. No. No. I believe that she set it up, and I believe that she helped Juan Corrida do it, but I also believe that she used it, again, in her big plot, to kill him. This is just too suspicious. It's too heckin' suspicious. Is too sus. Oops, what did I do? I didn't mean to do that. I'm breaking things on my computer. All right. We're waiting for Carolyn to come back. Hopefully she's all right. I still don't. The thing that's getting me here is the why. They've kind of already given us this little carrot of, oh, the reason why is because he had something to do with Celeste's suicide, and she wanted to find out, and presumably she found out and then took care of him. But there's got to be more to it than that. It can't be that obvious, because they've made it too obvious, and they always put in a little twist. I just don't understand why she's trying to be so cagey about it. Two years.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay. We're all good.
Okay.
We're all good. Great.
This does account for everything.
I think it does.
Well, I am the logical type. We're finally seeing her true self. She's more nervous than a scared rabbit. What?
Yeah?
If the defense can find no fault with his testimony, I'm ready to make a ruling.
Are we just forgetting about all the other evidence?
Please keep that in mind as you cross-examine Mr. Wright.
Gosh. Oh
Like
my
somehow
gosh.
everything is swung to the opposite end of the scale again. This judge is dumb.
That's very rude.
That just means I have to put my weight into this and turn her logic upside down. Alright, what do we got now?
Dude, this is just so wild to me. Like,
Yeah. What? Yeah, no, she's just like, I'm gonna run with this now. Throw him under the bus, like, super hard. There's no way. None of this makes sense. Yeah, he did. He was sleeping. By your own report, he was sleeping. I'm pressing this.
okay.
But didn't you already testify earlier that Mr. On Guard was taking a nap in his room? Are you telling me now that that too was a lie so you could cover for Mr. On Guard?
I'm not telling you anything of the sort. When I went to get him for the show, he honestly was sleeping. However, as to whether he was sleeping the entire time, that I cannot say. I was too busy setting up the stage at the time. Were you, though?
Yeah, what?
Was anybody there to see you?
I keep trying, but I can find no flaws with what Miss Andrews has said. Ooh. I can't say the same for some people here in this courtroom, however.
Judge is glaring straight at Mia.
What? Why? He's glaring at you, smart guy.
I can understand him glaring straight at Mia.
Excuse me. Okay. We gotta press this.
This? Okay.
Yes. Because
you can hardly call the knife decisive evidence. The fingerprints on the knife could very well be a clever camouflage.
then what about the button?
The button?
It's clear from the crime scene that the victim and his murderer fought. And during the fight, the killer ripped the button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
Oh, you're talking about this button, correct?
That button was found in the pleats of Matt's Hakama. Isn't that correct? I would think that makes it very decisive evidence.
So it in the struggle, it fell into the pleats of his pants and stayed there as they continued to struggle, and then he walked away. Huh?
Okay, can we take a look at something really quick? Because I need to remind myself of
What would you
did
like
the
to look
autopsy report show that something else killed him?
Strangled with a scarf, yes. Then stabbed with a knife.
Then stabbed with a knife.
Hello, Gray.
Okay. So that doesn't make sense then. Hi, Gray. Because the button would have had to have come off after he was stabbed. But that's not what happened. Okay.
Looks like you were outfoxed again, Mr. Wright.
Judge,
Got him.
please. Anyway, the knife doesn't prove a thing. Please fix your testimony.
I can't stand the sight of a man who can't gracefully accept defeat. She does not look happy.
No. Thank goodness Mia can still look at me.
I mean, barely. She looks
Yeah.
disgruntled. With an icy stare. Yes.
Miss Andrews, for Mr. Wright's sake, please add this information to your testimony.
No,
Thank
Gray,
you.
we are not finding any justice for Nagito. Stop it.
Okay, yeah, see this? This doesn't make sense. Can we press this?
And how do you know that?
Well, when the ends of the threads on the button in the costume were matched up, they were found to fit together perfectly. Or so I heard. Who did you hear that from?
Heard that before too. But why would Ms. Andrews know about this case down to such a fine detail?
Don't look at me like that, just because I'm prepared and you are not.
Thought I had heard this time for sure. If there's anything to trip her up on, it has to be here. But where and what?
Okay. So then... Yeah, so I think we're supposed to present...
The autopsy report?
Yes.
To this?
Yes. Because I don't think the button was torn off during the fight.
Yeah.
Because if it was, it wouldn't have the blood on it. Because
Yeah.
he was stabbed after he was killed. Or strangled or whatever.
You're not doing any more cross keys for the rest of the year? I'm glad you have seen the light, Gray.
Nice.
That's a good position to have. All right, we're gonna present the autopsy report. This should be fine. I mean, it makes sense to me.
Yes. It goes silent. We know that's correct.
This is the victim's autopsy report. It clearly states that the cause of death was strangulation by a scarf.
Strangulation?
Yes, you know, you choke someone to death. The knife stab to the victim was done after the victim had already died.
And what does that mean?
Brother.
Jeez.
Let's examine the evidence. This button has the victim's blood on it, which would mean that it was ripped off the costume. When?
After the knife was stabbed into the victim.
Ding, 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 ding. Exactly.
Ding, 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 ding.
Which means it is impossible that this button was torn off during the victim's final struggle. Because the victim was strangled to death in that fight.
Ah.
That's right, Ms. Andrews. There's no way this button was ripped off during the struggle. This button was consciously pulled off the victim's already dead body.
Order, order. What is the meaning of...
What is the meaning of this, right? So what if the button was torn off the body after the victim had already died? What does that change?
Let me ask you one simple question, Mr. Edgeworth. Why was the button torn off? What purpose did that serve? I know that's two questions, but I asked them.
What purpose?
We now know this button was not torn off during the fight. So the murderer took the time and effort to purposely rip this from the victim's body. That would mean that the murderer had something in mind, wouldn't it?
Mr. Wright, does this mean... Does this mean you know what the murderer wanted to do with the button? Well, what is it?
I have a memento. There's only one logical reason for doing something like that. It was to pin the crime on Mr. On Guard. There's no way anyone would put a bloody button in their own pants. That's right, Mr. On Guard was set up. By the real killer, of course.
And then, the real murderer is...
No and then, Judge!
Well, Mr. Wright, who is the real killer then?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the person who's just lied to us like 50 billion times on the stand?
Finally. Can't believe I managed to bring this trial all the way up to this point.
Phoenix, you can't let your guard down yet. Not until the very end.
Real killer. The person who planned to frame Mr. On Guard is... I mean, we're just saying Adrian, right? Like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
There's nobody else it could be. Mo the Clown isn't showing up to be like, oh, I really killed him.
Oh, that's too bad. It's too bad.
Please, let me... Ms. Adrian Andrews.
Damn it, all to hell.
Wait, no! I choose you!
It's very effective.
We have summoned Adrian Andrews from our Pokeball to blame her for the murder of Juan Corrida. You are Mr. Corrida's killer.
What?
Glasses broke again.
Order, Mr. Wright. This is a very grave matter. Do you have any evidence to support your charge?
Any evidence? All of the evidence points to Ms. Andrews.
How preposterous. You can't stick any of that on me. Yes, we can.
Can I? Would you care to test me? You're sweating like a stuck pig. With that much sweat, we could probably stick a lot of things to you.
Then what about this knife, which you had access to?
The knife was used to stab the victim after he had already been strangled to death. It was used to throw suspicion onto Mr. On Guard, naturally. A knife covered in the defendant's fingerprints could only be taken from his room. And the only one who had dinner with him and knew which knife to take was you. Dang, she's got lots of spare pairs of glasses.
I mean, she has an answer for everything, apparently. Then... What about the button that was found in Matt's Hakama?
The button was removed from the victim's body after he had already died. The only people who could have done so were the person who found his body or the killer. However, if Mr. On Guard was the real killer, there's no way he would have put such incriminating evidence in his own Hakama. The only person who could have put this button onto Mr. On Guard's Hakama is the person who went to wake him from his nap, which is you, yet again, Ms. Andrews.
I see. What about the empty guitar case?
That is also another piece of evidence that incriminates Ms. Andrews. That costume was used to hide the real killer's identity as they fled the crime scene. Now, who could have known that there was just such a costume inside the guitar case? It could only have been the person who prepared the costume for the victim. And that person is you, Ms. Adrian Andrews.
No, I...
What?
But Miss Andrews' fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the guitar case.
Your point? And it was you who proved that she was not wearing gloves at the time.
That's right.
That's because she did not intend on leaving any prints. If anyone had found out that she had touched the case, they would have asked her why. So to avoid leaving any prints, she used a towel or something else to open it. But the glass of tomato juice is a different story. Ms. Andrews purposely left her fingerprints on the glass to show that yes, indeed, she was the classic dazed discoverer of a dead body. And to top it all off, there's this photo. Look at this photograph. It's a photo of the killer as they exited the scene of the crime.
But every time, does it make you laugh?
Yeah, it's making me laugh right now. No reasonable person on Earth can believe this Nico Samurai is Mr. On Guard. He would be much too short for his own costume if it was him. Speaking of how tall people are, Ms. Andrews, you're also kind of short in stature, are you not? Calling out short people again.
Gosh. Please, stop.
Well, how about it, Ms. Andrews? Got her this time. Shout out single middle-aged white women.
Miss Andrews?
I refuse to testify.
What was that?
There's a law.
Oh my, you're kidding me.
It says I can't be forced to testify about something if it can incriminate me.
Well, yes. You are correct, Miss Andrews. The law does provide us with a way to avoid
Since when?
Exactly, AFG. Music.
By allowing a witness to not testify if the testimony can cause damage to themselves. I guess.
What? Pleading the fifth is not something most people would think to do on the spot. Actually, thinking back to yesterday in Mr. Ungard's room.
Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood. All right.
What's that all about? That's it. That's when Franziska planted this idea into her head. She must have told Ms. Andrews to not testify if things look bad.
You did a good job proving everything up to this point, Phoenix. But there's still one thing you haven't done.
Something I haven't done?
What's wrong, Wright? Are you finished already? Run out of evidence?
What is so humorous, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm sure you realize this as well, Your Honor. But everything the good lawyer here has proven up until this point is meaningless.
What?
Everything you have just proven is circumstantial.
Circumstantial?
Yes, circumstantial. You have yet to provide a single piece of definitive proof. Proof that Miss Andrews did in fact harbor a wish to murder Mr. Garita.
Gosh.
Miss Andrews, did you want to kill Mr.
Garita? Yes, Judge, I did. I believe this may lead to me incriminating myself, so I will abstain from answering.
But Miss Andrews, if you do that, it would be the same as admitting your guilt, don't you think?
Maybe so, or maybe not. There's nothing to prove it either way. Besides, you don't even know what crime I would be guilty of due to my silence. Huh?
No, she's taking that defiant attitude again. Mia, what should we do?
Somehow, we've landed in the worst possible situation. A woman who thinks for herself.
Oh my god.
I think we've reached a certain conclusion at this point. Miss Adrian Andrews has refused to testify. And the defense's theory that she is the actual murderer has not been fully substantiated with solid, definitive proof.
Yes, but there's no way you can just turn around and say, well, that means that Angard did it. We've definitely proven that it wasn't him. Yeah, that's not true.
In this situation, there's only one thing this court can do. And that is to declare recess.
Again?
Recess?
I request that both the prosecution and the defense look further into this matter. And at tomorrow's trial...
Tomorrow? No! No tomorrows, Judge! We don't have a tomorrow! If we don't get a not guilty verdict today, then... Please wait, Your Honor. That's not necessary. The trial... Please continue the trial!
What are you sweating for?
Not the reason you want me to be sweating for, Edgeworth. Not now.
Your client is getting one more day to live, isn't he?
That's not it. This isn't about that. Edgeworth, I know you know who the real killer is. Please, let the trial continue. If I don't get the verdict, then Maya...
That tiny child?
But it is impossible to continue as long as the witness refuses to testify. Now then, this court is...
Objection!
Is it Edgeworth? It's Edgeworth! It is not impossible for this trial to continue. He's on our side.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you...
It's true Miss Andrews holds the right against self-incrimination. However, if the topic of conversation were something unrelated to whatever she may be guilty of, then she has no right to withhold testimony.
Yes, that is very true, but...
Actually, there is one little thing I am curious about.
Ooh.
Miss Andrews. When you found the victim's dead body, you poured yourself a glass of juice. Yes. And? I can't help but think about how unnatural that is. Usually when one finds a body, they are shaken up, not stirring a glass of juice.
Shaken, not stirred.
So my actions were unusual, but I've already... Before you speak, I want to state that if you have a reason behind your actions, I would like for you to testify to that effect. Testify? Isn't that what I'm doing? Your Honor, I would like to request that the witness testify again as to what happened when she first discovered the victim's body. Whatever we find out in this testimony should in no way implicate the witness. I don't know what it is about Edgeworth today, but I can't get a good read off of him. I can.
He has changed.
He's in love. Is he friend or foe? I just don't know.
The court acknowledges the prosecution's request. Mr. Andrews, or Miss Andrews, excuse me. Miss Andrews, if you please.
Okay, so what BS is she gonna come up with this time? That glass of juice, I didn't really pour it for myself.
What?
I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state. And Juan, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner.
Excuse me?
That is not what she said before.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. That is not true.
What?
That is literally the opposite of what you said before. Also, he had a knife sticking out of him.
Yeah!
Like, if you supposedly didn't kill him, to be honest, I thought he had just fainted or something, so I went to pour him some juice.
This is insane.
Oh my god, she's so delulu. When I realized he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower vase over.
Oh.
No,
she's trying to connect it to something she said she did before.
No.
So you poured that glass of juice for the victim? Why didn't you say so in your earlier testimony?
I didn't think I needed to include something so trivial. What do you mean? So first it was I poured a glass of juice out of shock of seeing a dead body. And now it is I poured a glass of juice because I thought he was tired and passed out. Phoenix, please be careful here. If you can't find anything wrong with this testimony, then there's nothing left. Oh, we got this. We got this. This one's an easy one.
Edgeworth, what the heck is going on in that brain of yours?
Should have had a VA.
Oh my gosh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Dude.
Everything here that she just said is ridiculous. I don't even know where to actually start. Okay. Is Juicetown Adrian's favorite dungeon? Saw him sitting like that. The thought that he was dead didn't... What?
This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense.
Then what did cross your mind, Ms. Andrews?
I thought maybe he had smashed everything up in anger because he lost the Grand
You
Prix.
should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Okay.
And then felt tired after his rampage, so he decided to take a nap.
Slumped over
Sitting
in a chair.
upright in a chair instead of on the bed.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, that's what I thought. Okay. Clearly, hold on. This is such BS because the crime scene photo, it's like, you know what? If I walked into a room and saw a guy with a knife sticking out of his chest, I too would think, oh, he's just passed out because he's so tired from smashing everything in this room.
Gosh.
What?
Oh, so you didn't think he was dead at all, even though you clearly said like 10 minutes ago that you did.
Oh my gosh. Okay, can we go back to the previous?
Yeah. He was dead. The thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind.
Actually, wait, no. We should probably continue. Sorry, what were
There's
the
nothing to
rest of the
present on
statements?
that. So, I thought he had just fainted or something. What were you gonna do? Splash the juice in his face? Like, okay. You thought he fainted?
I thought he was asleep at first. But then the room was in such a messy state. But you just said... No, that's not what she said, though. She just said... She's just contradicting herself all over the place now. Oh, God.
How many times are you gonna change your story?
Thought maybe he had gotten into a fight with someone. And that's when you went to pour the glass of juice. Yes. He always has a hard time waking up. What, does juice help?
Is that how she wakes him up in the morning? Splashes juice in his face?
Juice? So Juan always has a glass of tomato juice to drink.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing says wake up time like tomato juice.
Yeah.
I see. And after that, what happened next?
Okay.
So many things here are just wild. See here. Okay. I don't know.
Okay, here's my thought.
I'm listening.
I think, can you go to the photo? The crime scene one?
Oh.
That one.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. What part of this screams, I thought he was asleep?
Exactly, yes! He fainted. He was asleep.
With a knife in his chest. I feel like we're supposed to present this on one of those statements.
This?
I'm not sure which. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like this clearly contradicts. It's like, okay, if she actually walked in to this scene and she didn't touch his body, how could she possibly have thought he was asleep?
Yeah, I mean...
So, I don't know which
the one
statement
that
it
makes the most
is.
sense is he was slumped over and tired looking in the corner. When I saw him sitting like that, I thought, okay, so this I think is the one that makes the most sense. I didn't think he was dead despite the knife sticking out of his chest.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's try that.
Not that one. That one.
Objection!
Yeah. So you honestly didn't think he was dead when you found him?
No, not at all. Even though I totally said so earlier.
Even though this is what you saw when you discovered the body? Dude has a whole ass knife in his chest. What
is the meaning of this?
Oh, why is everyone acting so surprised?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
Totally shame me as a man.
Has nobody in this courtroom seen this photo? At all? There's a knife sticking straight out of Mr. Karina's chest! Hello, can we not see this? Anyone who saw this scene would have immediately thought that here was a dead man.
That's, well, you see.
I doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for someone who fainted. And then so nonchalantly go pour something to drink.
Your point is?
Oh my gosh.
Ms. Andrews, your testimony just now, it was all one giant lie. And you broke your glasses again. And your lie has proven one thing very clearly. That you are the real killer.
No. I don't even know if it picked up on that.
Yeah, I got the first like half second of it and that was it.
No.
Yep, cut out again.
No.
I think it's just the repeated sound. It's like, oh, it's background noise.
Oh,
cut it
so
out
I gotta
or
like
something.
vary it. So like,
yeah, maybe.
no. Nope, it just cut out again. Dang
Yeah.
it. Oh, sucks.
Oh, looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light. The defendant, Mr. Matangard, is not guilty after all.
But that's impossible. You're wrong.
Miss Andrews, try to have some composure.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me, I tell you.
Yes, the Shaggy defense. Very good.
It was Matt. I swear it. He's the one who killed Juan. So much for protecting your client.
Yeah. But you were the one who refused to testify. And your reason for not doing so was that you might end up incriminating yourself.
That's because...
Miss Andrews, I will give you one last chance.
Why, that's more than I would give, Mr. Judge.
What exactly are you hiding that may incriminate you?
I refuse to testify.
Well...
No! You can't do that.
Then there is no need for this court to continue any further. Mr. Matangard's innocence has been clearly demonstrated.
Yup. Is it over? Have we found the truth at last?
What's wrong, Phoenix?
Usually the real killer confesses his or her guilt. Now that I think about it, this is the first time someone hasn't.
Now then, I would like to hand down my verdict for Mr. Matangard. Your Honor, the prosecution feels that it would be premature to pass down a verdict at this time.
Excuse me, what?
Nani?
But that's happened in every single one of his cases. They always admit guilt.
No, AFG, no. No. The reason is quite simple. The witness has yet to speak the absolute, real truth. Oh, yes, the absolute, real truth? What are you? Witness, don't you understand yet? Huh? I don't know who planted this silly idea in your head.
Yes, he does.
It was Francisca. But as long as you protect yourself through your silence, Matt on guard will go free, and in his place, you will become the guilty party.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes?
No.
No?
She's not the killer.
Sure.
It's Von Karma.
Huh?
That's my new theory.
No shot. That's your theory?
Yes. I think she set this up to get Phoenix to lose. To beat him finally.
Interesting. I'll roll with this for now.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna rule this out. I am intrigued. That's a lie. I don't believe you. What? I was told if I spoke, then it would be all over, and Matt would never be declared guilty. Huh? What
in the world is she talking about? Has she lost it?
I can't speak about it. I'm too scared. What? It's Francisca Von Karma.
Huh?
Don't you remember, Phoenix? Miss Andrews lives by gripping tightly onto the words of another. Because she doesn't have the strength to believe in herself.
Then right now, Ms. Andrews is...
Yesterday, she was tossed a lifesaver by Miss Von Karma. Don't say a word, no matter what happens. If you do, Matt will be acquitted. Miss Andrews undyingly believes in those words right now and is clinging to them.
Then what should we do? This is the first time I've ever come across anything like this. Miss Andrews has to be the killer, right? All we have to do now is get our not guilty. That is my only priority.
It wasn't me. I'm begging you. Please believe me. I didn't kill Juan. Help. Please, someone help me. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
The court can't continue on like this, therefore I'd like to hear what you intend to do.
What I intend to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say?
Excuse me. Right. I suggest you think very carefully about this. Think about what this witness did and what she did not do.
and think about who was the real mastermind behind this crime. See, Edgeworth knows.
Yeah. Who's the real mastermind? Isn't that obvious? There's no one else it could be except the woman crying over there. Right?
Come now, what will you do? What kind of man are you, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, alright. He's been throwing us bones the whole day and helping us out. I guess we're gonna go with him on this one.
Yeah?
Have to win a complete acquittal today. There's no way around that. But I can't bring myself to do it like this. Not when she's making a face like that. I mean...
Suck it up, Phoenix.
Ms. Andrews, I would like to know what you are really hiding.
Mr. Wright? Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Sure, Mr. On Guard would get an acquittal, but in his place, you would be found guilty. Is this how you really want this trial to end?
But be quiet. How dare you? You're trying to trick me.
Enough. I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. However, it's clear that the defense's theory is the truth.
You're wrong. What a shame. I'd hoped things wouldn't come to this. However...
What? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, what?
Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, it falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court. Oh? Stop.
Mr. Edgeworth?
This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. What? And because of this illness, she has tried to commit suicide in the past. Oh wow, he's really just throwing it all out there, isn't he?
We are doing this. Oh jeez.
Stop, please stop. No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here. That's...
The second part of the suicide report. The attempted suicide report.
What do we do now, witness? You know what I'm about to do, don't you? I will now reveal to the court, the true nature of the pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews.
Secret of her dependent nature. Having other people know about it scares her more than anything else in the world. Varn Karma probably knew this and blackmailed her.
Please stop. I beg you, if people find out... I'll... If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
Oh. Edgeworth, how can you be so cold?
He's trying to get her to testify. However, before you die, I will pull the truth from your still breathing lips.
Holy shit.
No matter what I have to do.
Heartless.
He's trying to help us somehow, TM. So, will you tell the court yourself, or shall I? Either's fine with me. I'll talk, but please, help me. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Nothing matters anymore.
It's going dark.
Bye, Cribe. Ugh. When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted. Honest. When I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. And then, I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the button. Just when I finished and was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. And that's why I ended up using the Nickel Samurai costume. Paul.
Stab the body with the knife? But why would you do that?
Isn't it obvious? To pin the blame on a certain person. But why? A certain cowardly man. I'm a coward.
Yeah, what?
Do you mean by all of this?
It might take this court a little while to understand, but...
I'm a coward!
But? This is the truth. The real killer is Matt. That scumbag of a man. I'll never forgive him.
Wait.
How
What?
could she possibly know that? He's trying to escape his guilt again, just like last time.
Last time? What?
Last time? Huh? So, Miss Andrews stabbed the victim, Juan Carita, in the chest with a knife. However, she didn't do it with murder in mind. She did it with the intent of framing Matt on guard for the murder. And this is her crime. What?
What? How is this possible? I mean, wasn't Miss Andrews supposed to be the real murderer?
Mr. Wright, please get over your shock and commence the cross-examination.
I am so lost right now.
What are we trying to say? He was the murderer, but she had to make sure that that people thought he was the murderer? That doesn't make sense.
What?
Something, no. Okay, let's assume we believe that. You formulated your plan. You went there, saw he was there dead, ran back to the room, grabbed the knife that you somehow didn't get any fingerprints on, stabbed him, ripped off the button, and then that's when you had to deal with Lotta out there, so you put on the costume. What? What?
None of this makes sense.
It rings of the truth.
I'm sorry, Phoenix.
No, please, don't apologize to me. We were both taken by surprise.
Still, I'm sorry.
Oh, because she thinks it's the truth also.
Okay, what do we usually do? Do we usually, like, press everything, then?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
Hold on. What is this plan you had?
I knew right away the murderer was Matt. I knew because Juan, he was going to expose Matt's weakest weak point to the world. So Matt did this to stop Juan and silence him for good. That's what I thought. I should forge some evidence and pin the crime on Matt. So the forged pieces of evidence were the knife and the button. But why would you need to forge evidence to pin something on the real murderer? The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife.
Just to make sure that we know it's him.
Guess. Okay. Press this?
I think I definitely do want to press. Okay, so that was... That was so you could get the knife,
I
correct?
love sucking it for a happy
The knife Matt used at the dinner had his fingerprints all over it.
Hello, beer.
Hi, beer. I thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him.
Okay.
Matt was napping with his costume on at the time. I slipped in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime. Okay, I definitely want to press this. Yeah.
An inconvenience?
There was a woman with a camera at the ready, loitering in the hallway.
I'm going to bet my spikes it was Lotta.
There's also a woman with a ray gun at the ready, pacing back and forth.
Oh my gosh. So they were both there? Wait a minute.
Yes.
That's Ms. Oldbag for you.
I had already been caught and made into a big scoop for a certain weekly tabloid once. So I couldn't very well go out looking like myself and get caught again.
There has to be a contradiction here somewhere.
Okay,
This
then
can't
let's just
all
start
be
pressing
true.
everything.
You were the one who prepared that costume, weren't you?
Yes, I took it from Global Studios. I also put it into Juan's guitar case the day before the award ceremony. You did this in preparation for the press conference, correct? Yes. Juan wanted to wear that costume and hold a press conference in it. He was going to disclose Matt's big secret there.
And what is this secret?
He's not gonna tell.
That, I don't know.
Oh. Hmm.
Anyway, I thought that if I were to leave Juan's room in the nickel samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. Well, freaking Wendy thought it was for sure. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. I absolutely did not want anyone to know about the costume.
I want to concede, but this testimony, it rings of the truth.
Okay, so we're just gonna read
Oh,
this
yeah.
again. Okay. So we still got a couple more statements we can press. So we can press the first one.
Yeah, okay. But you could tell from the state the room was in that there must have been a fight. Are you telling the truth when you say that you did not know he was dead?
He had a scarf tied around his neck. But that scarf is a part of the Jammin' Ninja's costume, so I didn't think anything about it was strange. But what about the knife sticking? Oh wait, she
No,
said
he
she got
didn't
the
have-
knife.
yeah.
So his head was also tilted down a bit, so I couldn't see his face that well. That's why I thought I'd wake him up and went to pour the juice.
Okay, we pressed
Okay,
this.
we pressed this already.
We didn't press this.
We did. That was, I think, when she talked about the knife. I think the next one we didn't press. Yeah, this one we did not press.
Oh, okay. So you were the one to stab the victim with that knife.
It gives me goosebumps to think about it now. What a horrible thing I did. But at the time, I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own. Then, when I stabbed Juan's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I use the button somehow, I can make Matt look even more suspect. So you thought to rip one of the buttons off and plant them in Mr. Onguard's Hakama? Yes, that's what I had planned to do. But things never go that smoothly, do they?
I think we've heard enough.
Okay, so that was the right. I remember us having to do this the last few
Press
times where it's been
everything,
like,
yeah.
this rings as truth. So after that, you went back to Mr. Engarde's room and planted the button. Into Matt's Hakama? Yes. After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag. And what happened to that? Then I snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it.
My word, what does all this mean?
Mr. Edgeworth, is it? The real criminal is Matt Engarde. Yesterday, that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk.
Francisca, huh?
She said that I should, under no circumstances, confess to what I had done. That if I just kept quiet, then Matt would be found guilty for sure. I had no choice but to believe in her words.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah.
What this witness has done is clearly unlawful.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Justice.
Yep.
However, as long as her testimony stands, we can be certain she is not the real killer.
Wait, Your Honor. The defense still...
Right. It's pointless. At this point in time, it is not possible to indict Miss Andrews on anything.
Yes, exactly. There isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer. The cross-examination of the witness is over, and so is today's trial. You couldn't establish that the witness was the culprit. Please let it go, Mr. Wright.
Okay.
No.
But that doesn't
No.
mean that it was
No.
actually... Yeah. But...
Mr. Edgeworth, please place Miss Andrews under arrest for further questioning.
Understood, Your Honor. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately.
That is all. Court is adjourned for today.
Wait, no! You gotta rule on...
Oh.
He's gone!
Well, bye, Maya. Bye-bye, Maya.
Wait, no! What the... No! No, not like this!
Oh no, you died.
Today's trial, it's over! And I didn't win an acquittal! Why didn't I just say...
Home needs mirror shield.
Witness, would you mind if I asked you something?
What? Edgeworth?
Well, what is it? Before you leave court today, I wonder if I might take a look at one thing. Yeah, what is this card that she's holding? The card in your hand. It's had my interest for quite some time now. See, I'm glad Edgeworth also noticed it. What exactly is it? Oh, this? Mr. Wright also asked about this. Although I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it, Mr. Wright. I remember just now, I found it in the room on that day.
The room?
That day? Yes. On the table? I found this card when I discovered Juan's body. Like a calling card? It was lying there right next to him.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. You found that card next to the victim's body?
I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped it into my pocket. But it's not as if this card has any relevance to Juan's murder, right?
Yeah, I guess not. But it's still a strange card, if you ask me. As far as a clue to this case, I don't see why...
Witness, that card. Give it to me. Hurry.
What does he know?
Edgeworth?
Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? No.
Let's give
This.
it everything
I can't
we've
believe you
got.
hid this from me all this
It's
time.
punishment
I
time!
mean, she didn't hide it. She was flashing around the entire trial. What?
Yeah.
PJ, thank you for the raid. Welcome
Hi,
on
PJ.
in. We are at a super critical moment here in this trial.
I didn't mean to.
Hid it in plain sight. Exactly, Gray. Hello, Juvia.
Hi, Juvia. What is this all about?
I've seen Edgeworth so emotional before. Huh. Hard. What in the world is it? And what does it mean? What? No, dude.
No.
How? How are you gonna do this? Right here? To be continued.